Hi, good morning. My name is Sebastian Becerra. I'm a student of sports training, and in this moment, I'm going to talk about my ideas of the article. And we're going to start with the first idea that is that the trainer, sorry, uh, his objective is increase the level of train activity on the people because the situation could have that the people or population increase her levels of say sedentary lifestyle. That is a big problem because this lifestyle can generate problems in her cardiorespiratory or organisms or in her brain and increase the obesity or other problems. So that is my first idea of the article. That is my function like a trainer. The second one, my second idea, is about the train with mask. Train with mask is so bad in high intensity, but in low and medium too. But in high intensity is bad because when we are training, we are so air with CO2, but with the mask, that CO2 is accumulate, and when we're going to breathe, we're going to breathe CO2 plus O2. That is bad because the CO2 can increase the acidity on our organisms, and that is bad. So that is my second idea that training with mask in high intensity is so bad. The third idea that I have is that training with mask uh, can generate hypoxia. So that is so bad because the hypoxia can generate cellular death because the cells can't receive air. So that is so bad to our organs because we're going to have um, a lot of deaths of our cells, and that can do that we're going to have brain problems or difficult to move the organisms and others. So that is so bad. The four tier idea, sorry, is that the training team, the training team can be bad if we're going to train with mask because the same, the CO2 is accumulated on the mask, and we're going to breathe that CO2, and that point I'm going to pass the next idea, that is the assessing the assessing cells on our organisms, that cells is are to defend our organisms, and we when we're going to train with mask, our organisms needs uh, expulse the air with CO2. When we're going to train and we force our thoracic part, we are increase the air that are consumed. That is so bad if we are training with mass because we are increase the level of CO2 that we are consume. So that can generate uh, acidity in our organisms, and that cells that are to defend our organisms going to do point, and that we're going to attack the acidity, And in this moment with the COVID-19 is a problem because if we have the virus and we increase the acidity, that that cells going to attack the acidity and not the virus. So that is so bad. This part of the article is so interesting because talk about the cardiorespiratory stress. That is my other idea. Uh, this talk about that the train with mask increase the cardiac frequency, and that increase the arterial pressure that is so bad with our heart. So that is bad because with her need more work, and we increase the fatigue on our organs, and that is so bad. My other idea is that the increase of cardiorespiratory stress can can do that the blood don't arrive to our brain, and can generate problems in our brain that can do so bad to our organisms, because we can generate a diminution on our system, immunologic system, decrease the metabolism of muscles, and to this point of our brain, we can generate diminution on our cognition, motor ex- execution, and for our cardiorespiratory or hair is so bad because we're going to increase the cardiac load and decrease the coronary perfusion. Eh, my other idea is that the best way to train is on gym, on park, without mask. But in this situation, that is impossible. So the best idea to this moment is say that train in house is so better that going to the park to train with mask, or go to walk with mask, because if you're going to do any type of exercise that is the low, medium, or high intensity, that's going to increase the level of CO2 on our organisms, and that we're going to generate acidity, cardiorespiratory stress, that's going to increase problems in our riñon, or in our kidney. Sorry. So uh, train with mask is so bad, and the best decision that we can have is train in house without mask. That is recommendable to the people, because in this moment it's so difficult go to out and train, and that is a special problem with the gyms, because the the gyms are open to the people, and can generate that the people are going to train with mask, and that is so bad because the trainers can know that the train with mask is so bad, and for gain uh, 50 50,000 pesos, we can do that to the health of the people. So the best decision that we can have is trained in house and for all because inclusive if we're going to the shop to shopping anything and we use mask, that is a big problem because we are affect the process of respiration, inhalation and exhalation, and can generate affectations. Obviously, if you have a organisms that have hit the it system and we generate a obstacle, pues that that system going to fall. So uh, that are my ideas about this article. That was so interesting. I want to to thanks sorry to my teacher Christian Janes because he's so interested in this article and the maths in general matter. Sorry, it's so interesting and know a lot of maths, and that is all. Thank you so much.